Department of Marine Resources would like to thank the NEOC for the opportunity to address the nation today on the fisheries sector. St. Kitts and Nevis has always been concerned with food and nutrition security, and the COVID-19 pandemic has only increased the alert levels within the fisheries sector. Having enough fish protein to feed our nation is of great concern. The Federation average total consumption is 1,300 tons annually, with 850 tons imported and 450 tons produced locally. This shows that 2/3 of our fish we consume is imported. With the onset of the pandemic, countries are reluctant to export fish due to their own food and nutrition security concerns, and all our livelihoods have been threatened as a result of the precautions that we must take. In spite of the current situation, the Department of Marine Resources views the pandemic as an opportunity to reshape the sector by building support structures that reduces our dependence on foreign fish while concurrently boosting local production. When fish is imported, we run the risk of purchasing mislabeled fish. For example, the Federation consumes large amounts of cod, locally known as saltfish, and grouper. However, we have seen instances where haddock is swapped for cod, and swai, a freshwater fish with a minimal nutrition value, is swapped for grouper. The motivation for misleading consumers is purely financial, as cheaper fish can be passed off for more expensive ones. Deliberate mislabeling across all seafood sectors is estimated to involve billions of pounds in sales annually. Many foreign fish producers have genetically modified their fish to maximize yields and use antibiotics to keep the fish healthy until the time of sale. Furthermore, it is near impossible to determine the effects on our health. Nonetheless, we can be sure about the fish caught by our fishers. Our fisheries are still almost as pristine as they were since the beginning of time. Our fishers do not congregate at sea. They do not use antibiotics. They do not release nutrients in the sea, causing dead zones or algae blooms, like what we have seen with the sargassum seaweed. Fishers are here to earn a living in order to maintain their families and provide us with the best source of protein. As a result, some initiatives have been proposed to support the livelihoods during this pandemic and establish a more robust fisheries sector while minimizing food and nutrition security concerns. These initiatives are the selling of gear at 50% of cost. This includes fish trap wire, fishing hooks, fishing lines, rope, etc. The ability to purchase fuel at duty-free prices, and the construction of fish aggregating devices to target large pelagics like tunas, marlins, kingfish, and mahi-mahi. Other proposals to sustain and develop the industry are still being considered, such as economic support for the fisheries sector and fishing permits for night fishing and fishing on full curfew days. We therefore encourage fishers to continue submitting proposals to the departments in St. Kitts and in Nevis for consideration in the industry stimulus package. To the general public, we urge you to maintain strong support for the fishers for your fish protein needs. And please, we all, fishers included, abide by the COVID-19 regulations with respect to physical and social distancing, hygiene standards, and having the appropriate safety gear. Thank you.